Witam wszystkich bardzo serdecznie, Mazowski. No i Anno. Nasze drogie Anno. 117 Pax Romana. Słuchajcie, jest źle, bo pamiętacie z ostatniego live'u, w sumie, nie chciałem powiedzieć odcinka, live'u. Jesteśmy srogo na minusie.
Some bard song you remember, some you wanna forget.
Więc no nie wygląda za dobrze. Liczę, że trochę sprzedaży rzeczy. O, 135. I może budowa domostw. Trochę pomoże. 180. Dobrze, bo wszystko się kończy. To się 60 cały czas. Nie wiem jak to zbić. Co jest? Czemu domostwa spada? I koszty. Zeszło 100. I znów. Co to jest? Za mało. Magazyn. Kurczę, nie za ciekawy. Ten zablokowany, a bo na tym. Nie może być na wodzie. A tu nigdzie nie może być. Może być. Co 40? No nie jest to dobra rzecz. Co tu mamy? Dyplomację. Osiedl się na tej wyspie. Jak ja to mogę zrobić? Czemu?
Since we came to these shores, I have done you a disservice. Grumbled, griped. I stole your wine. Instead of flogging me, you encouraged me to learn a new skill. And I took offense. But I was wrong. The distraction opened my eyes to a different world.
I'm glad to hear it. Seriously, We may be here some time yet.
That does not terrify me. Not anymore. A tendency to assume the worst has served me in the past. But perhaps it is time I let go.
Ben Balian, you've never told me much about your past. I mean, you must have had a family.
Why does my family interest you?
Well, I guess I'm being nosy. You don't have to answer.
Not many care to hear the story of a slave, especially the other slaves. But I was not always as I am now.
You were born free.
Yes. I'd had a broad education and enjoyed many privileges before my family fell on hard times.
Did they sell you?
I sold myself, Ere. Seemed like a good idea at the time, saving the family name. If I had known I would be in the service of Lucius, I might have chosen differently.
Then, what did you really think of Lucius?
I am not in the habit of discussing former masters. Death does not cleave us from the duty of discretion.
Come on, Ben. You and we already share a terrible secret. What's one more?
Perhaps true, but one never knows who might overhear.
Ben, this is Albion. People here don't care about emperors. They can't even be bothered to remember their names. And Calidus, do you think he'd care? I think he's called Lucius every bad name under the sun.
I will admit to having harbored a distaste for Lucius's methods. Any cause would serve to discipline slaves in his presence. I myself lost an ear to a pool of hungry eels, but I fared better than most. He was especially vile to the women. Let us say his death did not cause much grief.
I've often wondered about your name. What does it mean?
Nothing, Ere.
I'm sure it has. I promise I won't laugh.
If it has a meaning, it is unknown to me. I was so named by Emperor Lucius upon entering his service.
I should have asked before. I'm sorry, Ben. I'm sorry. What is your real name?
It is Bel Untar. But now I have uttered it, I ask you not to use it. I will not lend my only possession.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't ask it of you.
It was never the odd people, the odd customs of Albion. It was knowing that here I could never be free.
I'm not sure I understand. What about Albion makes you less free?
I am a slave, Ere. Any slave can only be freed by the master.
Oh, you wish to be free. Truly free.
More than anything, Ere. But trapped here, I cannot hope to win my freedom by dutifully serving Calidus.
Could you buy your liberty?
Such is my value. I have a price on my head so high, I fear the peculium of several lifetimes would not cover it. I am touched, Ere, very touched. If ever the opportunity to broach such a trivial subject did arise.
Jak się osiedlić? Nie pamiętam jak się osiedla. Też jestem ciekawy, czy wejdziemy w minus. Wejdziemy.
A decision, your judiciousness.
Mogę im zwiększyć ilość podatków? Czy mogę? Bo ja wiem, że wojsko bierze utrzymanie. Myśmy 2 jednostki wywalili.
Cohorts at your command.
Słuchajcie, nie wiem co zrobiłem.
You've met a neighboring governor. Part of being a good governor is learning how to deal with rivals.
To jesteśmy na plusie. Może się tego trzymajmy teraz. Tak to rozwiązać. Chciałem to zobaczyć. No, na lekcję bardzo się cieszę. Jak się... Jak to mogę zrobić? Jak się... Bo i tak spada populacja.
I expected better from one of your caliber.
Time flies, as do we.
Może muszę przepłynąć.
We advance.
This must be the isle with the grove of Venunos the Procurator mentioned. Spooky. If I plan to mine here, I'll need to build a little mining community.
You will always find an excuse to take what isn't yours.
Waiting for your decree.
Nie wiem. Nie mam wędrowców. Ciągnąć.
There are signs of public unrest.
Co to jest? Czemu był odcinek zapuszczony? Chyba rozumiem, bo oni chyba nie mają pieniędzy, jedzenia. Jak ja mam zrobić jedzenie na tej wyspie? to jest 67 na minusie.
A beaten horse will bite back.
Czemu tu są zamieszki? Coś się działa. Ewidentnie coś się działa. Ja wiem, że to minusy przynosi, ale no. Jedzenie mi spada.
Do me the world of good.
Problematić się robi.
Your people are ailing.
Ewidentnie się problematycznie się robi.
A city is unhealthy. Ideal conditions for plague.
Mogę to przenieść?
So weary, Praetor.
Ere?
Przecież mamy festiwal. Trochę drobimy, na szczęście. Dziwię się, że żywności nie ma.
There's worse than an evening at the hearth, listening to some old mumbo jumbo.
Wody nie ma. Dobra, to też zróbcie. O, dostępu?
Too much clutter.
A, w ten sposób. To wiecie co? Nie, no to wyburzcie. wtedy to będzie ok.
Bandits laid hands on our materials.
Konopi nie ma? Już budowałem konopie. Czy jedna konopia nie wystarcza? No i co teraz? Służba publiczna, targowisko i scena. Jak Black magazyn? A co to jest? No właśnie, to jest magazyn. No dobrze, jest dobrze, bo... W końcu możemy... tą wyspę ogarnąć.
Lay the tip of an axe to those trees and Boad'll be swinging her own at your neck.
Minus...
If you want to do the right thing, build a phantom. Encourage all peoples of these lands to bring life back to the grove.
I could build up the sacred site, but that might attract druids. Wish I could be sure they don't eat people.
Don't even think about letting the damn druids back in. Give the Celts an inch, and they'll take a Roman mile. No. Get the timbermen in, and fell that rotten place.
Eś!
They'll want a comforting hearth, too. To get over the horror.
Nie o to chodzi.
I'll need woodcutters and bardic hearts if I want to get mining.
Seems that forest has the woodcutters scared.
Maybe they could use a drink.
Zbuduj.
Swing by Whitecliff if you can't make your own. My ship has a belly full of wine I can trade you.
Jak mam to zbudować?
A city is unhealthy. Ideal conditions for plague.
Służba. Możecie mieć rację niestety, tylko że tutaj glina jest potrzebna. Takie dziwne wrażenie, że to coś nie działa. Gdzież tu jest magazyn? Nie działa. Ewidentnie. Może glina jest potrzebna. Się obawiam, że też to by się przydało jakoś. Dziesięć piwo. Czy mogę kupić? Tego się obawiałem, że... A ciekawo przyjdzie. To coś ewidentnie nie działa. Jak brak połączenia? Coś nie działa. Ewidentnie. Minimalne zapasy 50, a jak będzie o 10.
There are signs of public unrest.
Tell me if I'm overexcited, but with the Phantom, it's a perfect excuse to bring the many strains of Celt into harmony.
Do you think? I'm not sure what would convince them to stop resenting Rome.
A sacrifice to all those killed by... a sacrifice to all who lost their lives in war.
If I want to sacrifice, it had better be animals.
Titania, you can't do this. These are wild men, worshipping gods that call for the destruction of the Empire. I must ask you to clear the grove.
Come on to my benno reeking of fish. Neptune's finest! Ready! Time flies, as do we.
Dostałem kup piwo. To by się dało.
Festina Lente.
Trade keeps us all alive.
Your people are ailing.
Stay alive out there.
Nie mam pojęcia, jak ja to miałem zrobić.
Those creatures don't die in vain. This celebration is sure to help people heal.
I'll admit I expected you to have leveled that grove. Instead, you wanted to apologize for Romankind.
Titania, I've heard Vawada's people are in attendance at this fool celebration of yours. Don't you understand the danger this puts you in?
I wasn't aware, but I'll be sure to prepare. Could be they're here to pay their respects like everyone else, but if I think there'll be trouble, I should have them picked up.
There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities.
Brak ludzi. Się zaraz powinno zmienić.
Pretty straightforward, I should think. Your stubbornness, Marcia Titania, may yet prove your undoing.
Mam nadzieję, że się tak nie
I'm softening to you. Today you have my thanks, but tomorrow...
zachadzę cię bez litości.
Charming. I wanted to set things right with the locals. Let them have their tree. It's just a tree. One less reason to rebel.
Dobrze, trzeba byłoby może jakiś... Wiesz, jest stanowisko.
Titania, you've been fending well for yourself. Nevertheless, I feel it is my duty to fill you in on an unsavory truth.
O!
What is it, Corvinus?
We lost many good men in the early days of conquest. The truth is, we can't exclude that some of them live still, captured or turned traitor.
Who are we talking about? Surely a legion can't just vanish without a trace.
The 9th cohort Tungrorum. An entire detachment lost. To what? We know not. Rarely in the history of conquest has there been such an embarrassment. Only finding the Aquila, the Legion standard, can bring an end to the dishonor.
You're hoping to find it?
That needn't worry you. I'm telling you this because I want you to be careful. Stay away from the place where they went missing. It could be dangerous.
Intriguing. The last known position of the missing cohort was in the hills.
Hills you'd be wise to stay clear of, Titania. I didn't tell you this so you could go and get yourself killed.
Corvinus won't tell me anything. Manx won't go against his orders. Maybe Atha will be more inclined to talk. He loves talking.
So wary, Praetor.
Nie wiem, wolę jakoś z nią trzymać. Tak szczerze.
Hail, and welcome, Maid of the Hills. You mean to oversee a noble quest for the Banner of the Fallen, we hear? Another valiant comes to Kerthroyd. Seek you an audience with King Iorgwen? Answer me this. What star guides you upon this quest?
Corvinus seems to be taking the loss of that Aquila rather personally. I want to help.
It was an ignoble defeat. Rather than facing their fates, they fled, forsaking their cause. The bards remember such craven deeds well. No less than 3 epic satires lampoon this shameful retreat.
Thanks, Arthur. I've got to be going.
Trading posts can now be upgraded and so benefit from increased storage and extra loading ramps.
O!
The 9th cohort must have made camp on one of these isles. Corvinus won't like me sticking my nose into this business, but I do mean to be careful. Several armed units should discourage an attack.
There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities. There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities.
Będą mnie tutaj teraz...
Through the waves!
That must be one of Awada's outposts.
Gdzie? A to... No gdzie?
Mariners! Forward!
Zostawcie mi. Niska buntu.
Through the waves!
To jest.
Now, to find the last known camp of the 9th cohort.
Our scouts have sighted new land. Our scouts have sighted new land.
Jak to zrobić?
Waiting for your decree!
Możemy jakoś wyjść? Wiecie co, ja chyba potrzebuję... jedną jednostkę kupić i wyjść z nimi tam.
Forward!
Dajcie mi jedną. Piechotę. Ludzi teraz zaczyna brakować, o dziwo. Kogo jeszcze? Jeszcze. Myślemy. Jeszcze ponad minuta. Co oni chyba tutaj też coś chcieli fajnego.
A new unit has been recruited.
Oni chyba to chcieli.
Front line gets the view.
Tak mi się wydaje. No dobra, lecimy.
Festina Lente.
Zobaczymy, ile im to zejdzie. No, będziemy próbować się dogadać z nią. Bez walki.
Neptune's finest! Ready!
What you Roman doing all the way out here? You seen my horses?
Nie.
I'm
Coś szukamy?
looking for the 9th cohort. They're relatives of mine.
I can't help you. I gotta find my darlings, my horses.
Czyli co, szukamy koników?
Aye.
Tu są koniki. Tu są koniki. Tu są koniki.
Know the place.
Co mam zrobić z nimi?
Right, John.
A, w ten sposób.
All my beasts counted for. I thank ye.
My pleasure. Can you tell me anything about the 9th cohort?
I never said I knew nothing about it.
Hey, I just helped you.
Don't change the fact that you're wasting your time, Missy. The Aquila's long gone.
Don't mind helping out.
I'll send my units down there to have a look around.
Aye.
Ugh, there's not much left here. Rusty swords, dented armor. Minerva, how did that man know about the Aquila? I never mentioned it to him. Grandfather, listen here. How come you knew about the Aquila? You know where it's hidden, don't you?
Please, Domina, what good is this old relic to you? If you're truly a relative, then do not murder your kin. My name is Gaius Lollius Lactuca, of the 9th cohort. The 9th was my command. I was out of my depth. The Scarherds surrounded us. They offered us a deal. Renounce our oath to Rome and join the Scarher, or die in dishonor there and then.
And you chose to save yourself.
I'm no hero, all right. Only a handful of us from Latium. Why should we die for it with no one the wiser?
Sometimes, all you can do is nod along.
Why, don't go poking fun at me now, missus. You don't know what it was like, all these people watching, knowing the next thing you say might get you killed. That's all I have to say. If you're gonna summon old Corvinus, then make it quick.
I know what Corvinus would do. But what should I do?
So you let our story remain in the past? Gods be praised. The Legion would never have been so lenient back in the day.
Good thing I'm not the Legion. I can't blame you for what you did. We're all just trying to stay alive.
I'm glad you've decided to give those hills a wide berth. It's for the best.
Corvinus is keeping Voada's brother captive.
He and the other prisoners are destined for a life like my own, far from their point of origin.
O, już tylko 130.
Need support?
Możemy do miejsca o nazwie Port... Dobra. Zrobimy to. Się zastanawiam, czy może jeszcze jednej... Tam 2 jednostek byśmy nie zrobili po drodze. Obniżony. W sumie to jakoś miasto mnie już tak zbytnio nie obchodzi. Nie zrobimy.
There are signs of public unrest.
Czy możemy
So
kupić?
visit Corvinus, Ben. Perhaps the prisoner is still about.
Waiting for your decree.
Soon you'll command the sea.
Ten też byśmy mogli kupić.
Selway, Praetor.
Nic wam nie niszczy. Daleko jeszcze?
Mariners, forward!
Już po nie.
Marcia Titania, please stay away from the prisoners. I understand a gentle heart might be inclined to pity. But don't get their hopes up. They'll be shipped off to Latium soon.
Now, where is he? Ugh, Juno, help me. These cages look putrid.
They wanted to clear my home to make for a wretched road, but I wouldn't budge.
What could you possibly require?
They didn't like my tattoos. Apparently my Latin grammar isn't as bad as I thought.
Waiting for your decree. Time flies, as do we.
How do you know I'm Voada's brother? Look, keep it quiet, or things will be far worse for me.
This could prove a problem. What did I tell you, Titania? Don't encourage them.
Procurator, I was just wondering about this man. Seemed familiar. Who is he?
A vital capture for the safety of this province, that one. Claims he's a lootist, if you can believe that. Rebels have burned down every taberna he ever played at. Other than that, don't know much about him. Except I can't afford to let him go. This should fall within your jurisdiction. To help you build? Isn't he better for demolitions?
Look, I can use all the help I can get.
Fair's fair. Stump up the price on his head, and he's yours. Better be quick, though, because he's on the next boat out.
What could you possibly require? We stand, waiting. Neptune's finest! Ready!
Co zróbmy tak. Bierzmy węgorze. Dopóki nie zjedzą. Proszę, znaczy się tak, mogę kupić. Tylko najpewniej to nie jest opłacalne.
Your people are ailing.
Domaga? Który lud? Ci nie domagają. A, bo to jest ten, dobra, to tak muszę zrobić.
Neptune's finest! Ready!
No dobrze, 4 jeszcze. Węgorze. O, zjedli. Był przed chwilą, to dobra, mamy to.
Festina Lente.
Co to jest? To jest cywilny, tak? Co mi pokażcie? Nie no, powolutku. Było 130.
Neptune's finest. Ready.
To jest chyba mój, tak? Mój.
Our requisition has arrived, I see. What's good for you is good for me.
What to do about Fawada's brother? Ben, any advice? No? Figures.
No co? Do siostry.
I don't have to go back to the Sky High, you know. My sister doesn't understand.
A,
Never chose the sword like she did. I don't like killing people.
nie no, musimy.
Theoden, dear brother. It's time you remembered what you owe to the Skaha. Pick up your sword and fight. And you. The only reason we didn't sink you is that my brother was aboard. But you did the right thing bringing him back. No one wins if we both starve. Out here, there's no empire. There's only us.
Zapłacić 0.
Look around you. They're armed to the teeth.
Thousands of years ago, this was sacred ground. Though the rites are forgotten, this is still a place of kings. Never has a Roman walked here and lived. And yet, here you are. I'm surprised Rome tolerates your existence. But I will offer truce to you. But only to you. If they kill you, it is void.
If you're having second thoughts, keep them for later. We don't need another lost legion.
I accept this truce. Thank you.
Then our agreement stands. Let none of us prove traitor.
Never thought she'd respect anything but the sharp end of a blade. I almost think she likes you.
I don't know. She might still chuck a spear at me later. But look, the Skaha brought food. I am starving.
There'll be trouble when Calidus hears. A woman like you is bound to make enemies. But I will not be one of them.
Chociaż tyle, że prokurator. Może się nie zgadza, ale...
Titania, I salute your courage. It is past time you stopped lying to yourself. And to me.
I don't know what you mean.
I know what Titania's should look like. My cousin Fabius was his stable master. Your friend isn't him.
Corvinus, I'm sorry. You've got to understand.
But I do. I do. This conversation never happened. I see only a young widow resolved to fight for Rome.
Ciekawe, czy dla Rzymu?
Thank you. I'm sorry.
Don't mention it. We'll talk later.
I expect you to keep the promises you made. All of them.
I negotiated a truce with Voada. Feels good. I hope Emperor Calidus doesn't find out.
Prowadzenie powrót do domu. Słuchajcie, to jest chyba ostatni już rozdział. Tego co pamiętam. Wiecie co, może stocznie byśmy sobie wybudowali mimo wszystko.
The Emperor wishes for Titanius to push the boundaries of the Limes even further.
Governor Titanius, winning wars from your bedside? Colour me impressed. I'm summoning you back to Latium, to an invasion, where I expect to marvel at you in person. I've heard some strange stories from my soldiers. I've requested a full report from Procurator Corvinus, which will no doubt clear up any doubts. No more games. Vale, Calidus.
Just heard the news, Marcia. That ovation could be a blessing in disguise. Come and see me before you go.
So, if you wish to settle another island...
He could do so, and I would advise him to do so. In return, the Emperor expects Albion taxes. Long overdue.
Titanius is to be summoned back to Latium. What do you think the Emperor will do if he finds out?
I'm afraid I can't answer that, but he's going to find out either way. News of your deeds in Albion won't stay contained, even if I keep my mouth shut.
I wish I'd never done it. I don't want to go back. What if he thinks I murdered Titanius to steal his glory?
He'll think no such thing. I've drafted a letter recounting events as they occurred, and testifying that Titanius died a natural death, with my seal on it.
You're helping me. Why?
Because you deserve it. Calidus wasn't here to see you coping with chiefs and barbarians, but he owes you a good turn. I presume Titanius will be invited to attend a parade celebrating his victory, an ovation. In which case I suggest you go.
Me? But the Emperor will think... He'll think I'm...
It may be the only chance you get to explain things in person. You're no coward, so don't act like one.
About Calidus. What's he like? He seems like a hard man.
He is. Spent most of his days in Path Harbor fighting the tribes. But that's not what you're asking, is it? No. I thought as much. You're going to have to see. He's used to dealing with men. But that doesn't mean he can't learn. If nothing else, he's fair. He'll give you a listen.
Corvinus, how did you know? Since when did you know that I lied about my husband?
Ever since you showed up here with the wrong man. Titanius was always rumored to be on his deathbed. His absence didn't surprise me. Your lie did. He was a young widow, exiled to the most dangerous place in the Empire. Alone. That couldn't have been your plan.
It wasn't, honestly. I didn't know this was how you felt. I thought...
You thought I'd resent you? For taking more on your plate than anyone could ever expect you to handle, and handling it well? No. Marcia, This summons is not the end. If something goes wrong, you come straight back here. We'll figure things out. You'll always have friends here. I still expect taxes to be paid, mind.
Right. Thank you, Corvinus.
Fair winds. You'll be fine. You'll see.
What could you possibly require? We advance.
To think I would ever be setting sail for Latium again.
I've made my decision, Ben. I'll go. I'll attend what I suppose is my ovation. If the Emperor is going to punish me for it, he'll have to do it in public.
I live by a simple rule. Those who achieve great things are to be greatly rewarded. Even if they're not what we expect. Hail Titanius! Hail Titania, his wife, who in the hour of his death took command.
Arwe Calidus.
Like Agrippina, you followed your husband to the edge of the world. Loyalty beyond compare. This woman endured the company of barbars. And when Titanius succumbed to Celtic swamp fever, she ensured his orders were still carried out. Virtuous and true, we thank you. Listen, Corvinus's report, it sounds made up. Only he hasn't got the imagination. Your involvement, what this could have resulted in.
We defeated Voada and the Scar.
Of course we did. That is why you're here and not exiled to some small island in Panditaria. That the Celts, who bend not only swords, but the very name of justice, would bend to the word of a woman. It's not something I would have bet on.
Yes, Imperator.
But they did melt down their weapons. Why should I care how it was done? You've given me Albion. So we'll overlook certain inconsistencies in your story. Hear me, people of Latium! These lands shall pass to the widow of Titanius, Marcia Titania! May Latium rise from the ashes of volcanoes and sad old emperors, to bask in the light of freedom and prosperity, to grow rare vintages, to show off the grand designs of Roman ingenuity. This is where I leave you, Titania. To your lands. If you manage them well, the world is your oyster. You could build something that lasts. Seize the day. It belongs to you. Let the celebrations begin in earnest. To victory!
I intend to get all about it. Some week.
Kurczę, nasza pierwsza osada.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
A gathering of the worthy. How fare you?
There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities. There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities.
Titania, there are some, formalities to discuss. Come see me as soon as you can.
Jestem ciekawy, jak długo jeszcze zajmie fabuła.
Done.
There you are then, Titania. Your public display has given rise to some debates, but war will soon smooth them over. I'll be heading to Parthava for a season. You've served me, and I don't hold with being indebted to people. Least of all, matrons. Your husband's lands are yours by law, so that was no gift. In exchange for your discretion about what happened in Albion, I'll be happy to grant you one wish. Call it the Empire's thanks. So, you want to free the Imperial Court slave? What are you, lovers? Actually, I don't care. Not my business. As long as you don't tout it in front of the honoured Concordia.
Ere? I mean, Marcia Titania. Just before the world changed, Calidus gave me my Peleus hat. I am free, finally. Thanks to you.
At least you kept that promise. That's wonderful, Ben. Does this mean you'll be saying goodbye?
Oh, I wouldn't dream of it. We have cities to build. It'll be like slipping into a trusty pair of sandals.
I am so glad to hear it. Ben, I'm sorry I painted you with blisters that one time. I'm sorry I laughed. You have been such a wonderful help.
While the incident is not entirely forgotten, you may consider it forgiven. To work, then? It feels like we've only just started.
Just started? After everything we've built? Have you seen my cities?
You should see the Eternal City, Marcia. It makes this place look pitifully underdeveloped.
A więc, brak zadań. Kres i początek. A więc tak oto kończy się fabuła w Anno 117.
I fear you have been overtaken by a barbarian sensibility.
Co?
All right.
A więc wszystko aktywne i nie mamy zadań. Więc tak oto kończy się Anno 117. Powiem szczerze, nie jest długa gra. Mamy... Co to jest? 5. live? Znaczy się inaczej. To jest 2. live, a 5. w ogóle odcinek, więc no... Zliczmy, ile mamy godzin. Mieliśmy chyba 3-4 godziny. Coś takiego do tego live'u. Czyli co, w 5 godzin fabułę przyszliśmy? Czemu to jest tak mało? Czemu taka krótka jest fabuła w Anno? Ale cóż. Czy możemy... Zapisz. Zapisz. Co jest dodatkowe? A, przepustka. Powiem szczerze, nie spodziewałem się. Odpalmy sobie już aktorów, niech będą. Skoro nie dali nam... nie dało nam napisów końcowych, no to sobie tutaj zrobimy. A więc tak. 7 rozdziałów było Anno. Trochę mało. Czekajcie, ile mamy godzin? Wróć.
You're hardly significant, and a fox is not a lion. You get no
Playlisty.
nothing,
To jest 2, 3, 4, 5 scouting godzin tylko.
Arthur. He is dead, and you
Cała
killed him for his fur.
fabuła. Znaczy się sama fabuła, bo my dużo nie robiliśmy. Misji pobocznych.
Online, he's a dunce.
My lady, I am no such thing. But this here simply doesn't work.
You have to attach the camera cable to a free slot on your PC, laptop, or whatever primitive device it is you're operating, old soldier.
I did everything you said. I'm going to go ballistic.
Silly old git.
If I may.
Hello. Why are you all early? Susan will be here shortly to lend us her much-needed expertise. And who else is here? I see Arthur. I see Diana.
Hiya!
Tarragon, switch on your camera so we can see you in the stark light of day.
I'm trying, miss. I'm trying.
Nie rozumiem tej scenki.
Isa, 26. Well, anyway, let us get back on topic. The future of Anno. I want to pick up the thread there again in today's brainstorm.
Shift up a gear.
What's the matter with that fox?
See? Not funny at all.
Hi, peeps. Oh, sorry. I was caught up in another call, sorry. The Employee Initiative Adorable Office. We got a bit carried away discussing the balcony planting on the 4th. Did I miss anything important?
I was about to start. We, the Meeple, really appreciate that an official representative from the development team is willing to listen to our suggestions for the next Anno game. I mean, we know it inside out. We're up to our eyeballs in Anno.
We, the Meeple, demand to be hearkened.
I know some of our ideas might sound a little incendiary, but...
Especially that one.
That is why I invited Susan to give us insight.
Who is this Susan?
The company numerologist. Pure genius. And, oh, why is your camera still off?
Listen, I have one pin left and nowhere to plug this goddamn cable, so...
Hello, everybody.
Welcome, Sister Susan.
Hey.
Hello, sister.
Hail, Susan.
Since we are already behind schedule, I would like you to briefly introduce yourself, then directly dive into the numerology of the Anno series.
Sure. My name is Susan. I am the company's numerologist. I've worked here for 24... already 25 years now.
She ate.
Anyway, we are here to discuss possible settings of a new Anno game, and the factual limitations to those based on numerological restrictions. Let's begin with the series past. Here, a compilation of all major Anno games so far. Looking at them, there is one thing that immediately...
Które graliście? Tak zresztą.
Mid-names.
Pamiętam, że
Subtitles.
1404 i 1701 to ja z dzieciaka grałem naprawdę.
Wow, we could be pioneers.
Not so
so fast. There is a high probability that the outstanding success of the Anno series
Dużo.
is directly related to Checksum 9.
So why are we discussing it then? Never change a winning strategy, I say.
Anno 2205 had Checksum 9 in it, and it was utter crap.
How dare you! But the pain of Anno 2205 was self-inflicted. Having identical digits like 2 and 2 in one checksum without countermeasure is fatal.
Anno 1404 also had 2 identical digits in one checksum, and it is the finest Anno game ever.
Yes, I am glad you brought it up. As I said, without countermeasure. Anno 1404 balances out the negative energy with a neutralizing 0 between the 2 digits. Inevitably, that greatly elevated the project as a whole.
And Anno 117? There is no 0 in between the 2 ones to balance them out.
That is true, Diana, but then Anno 117 had a subtitle. Pax Romana.
I thought you said no subtitles.
Absolutely. With one exception. That is, if the subtitle itself has checksum 9 in it. Pax Romana. Pax, 1, 2, 3. Romana, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A very strong countermeasure.
See what we did?
And they call me delusional. Anno 1800, the apex of the series, possesses 2 zeros side by side.
1 0 is a neutralizer. 2 zeros are the perfect positivity booster.
How much longer do I have to listen to this nonsense?
Your rudeness is appalling! Desist with the fox stupidity at once!
Listen, Concordia. I came here thinking we'd be discussing how to make an Anno game that reflects our own grand meeple dreams and visions. Instead, we're forced to listen to a load of old numbo-jumbo Susan made up about magic numbers and how they affect the game.
Madness.
Also, I don't like the number 9. There are luckier numbers, like 7 or 3.
This is not about personal preference, Diana. I'd love to see Checksum 7 as well, but the dev team themselves created this. And as long as...
No, stop, all of you. Listen, this is no matter of choice, coincidence, or your typical game dev superstition. Checksum 9 is... It's... I have to tell you something really important, okay? Once when we...
I'm afraid we may have lost him.
Cute at first, but he was starting to give me the ick.
I think I know what he wanted to share with you. Take a look at this. Anno 1800. The Meeple wanted to do a musical. Benter, Archie, Mr. Malking.
Never heard of them.
How could you have? They came approximately 1,683 years after you. And burned alive during a dress rehearsal.
What?
Just a moment. I think I know why my camera doesn't work.
There are unverified recordings of this incident I only share with the uttermost caution and a clear warning for weak stomachs.
Oh no, who is that?
They're singing while burning? For real?
The development team testify that these records are authentic. From their perspective, Checksum 9 can never be abandoned.
They're just too lazy to program Anno Wheels of Time. From the prehistoric age right into the future. It would have hit different.
Or Anno 42, the answer to everything.
I'm right here
Anno
with
8000, the power of adjacent zeros.
Stop it, please.
Never. Tear down the 9 and throw it into the midden pit right next to my Anno 2205 collector's
Enough!
My God!
Silence, heretics!
This is proof!
Disobedient
9
rats!
exists!
I had to endure your foolish chit-chat far too long. I am 9, the Anno God. There is no Anno game without me at its home! You're fired! All of you! Each and every single one of you!
Such an overreaction.
Finally! It's working!
Already told them last time. Anno 1305 it is. Not now. I completely forgot
All
about
I ventured.
And all I said was wrapping a dead fox around your neck gives really inappropriate vibes as a Roman.
For one, I am not Roman. And while they plonk dead lions atop their heads, Foxy here is heraldic. A signifier of my cunning.
You're hardly significant. And a fox is not a lion. You legit know nothing, Arthur.
Smartass.
If I may.
Oh, forgive that intrusion, noble Diana. Foxy is a sly fellow.
Arthur, Foxy is dead, and you killed him for his fur.
If he's dead, how does he speak?
pathetic. Oops.
Who goes there? Reveal yourself.
Bet he's shy like Uncle Tarragon. Online, he's a dunce.
My lady, I am no such thing. But this here simply doesn't work.
You have to attach the camera cable to a free slot on your PC, laptop, or whatever primitive device it is you're operating, old soldier.
I did everything you said. I'm going to go ballistic.
Silly old git.
If I may.
Hello. Why are you all early?
A więc się powtarza. Powtarza się już. Ale to było fajne w sumie. Historia trochę Anno. I w sumie nie zwróciłem uwagi, że wszystkie serii Anno mają 9. Suma tytułów jest zawsze 9, równa 9. No to jest dobra ciekawostka, nie wiedziałem o tym. Słuchajcie, tak się nie kończy Anno. Tak wiem, można teraz siedzieć i budować swoje miasta. Ale czy to jest sens? Ja wiem. 5 live'ów, w sumie 5 odcinków to nie jest dużo. Tak liczyliśmy, mamy około 5 godzin fabuły. Może troszeczkę dłużej. 5,5 godzin. Czy to jest dużo? Muszę porównać z innymi Anno. Muszę sobie wrócić do innych i przedyskutować. Bo tak jak mówię, to trochę mało. Zwłaszcza, że cenowo, no, pełny tytuł cenowy, jeśli chodzi o cenę, a chociaż wiadomo, też nie można, no bo później większość osób jednak, nie powiem, ja też jestem tego typu graczem, że kończę fabułę, a później bezkreśnie buduje swoje największe miasta. Więc pewnie tak tutaj będzie. No ale co, fabularnie 5 godzin. Ja wam dziękuję. Jeśli chodzi o nową grę, no to na live'ie nie wiem, czy coś się pojawi na sam początek. Teraz chcę jak najszybciej skończyć Two Point. Skoro skończyliśmy Anno, no to... Ale Two Point? Two Pointa zwłaszcza, że trochę nam jeszcze zostało. No a jak skończymy Two Pointa, no to się coś nowego wybierze. Ja wam dziękuję za te 5 odcinków, w sumie 2 live'y i 3 odcinki. Widzimy się w kolejnej grze, kolejnej serii. Do zobaczyska. Na razie. Hejka.